Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, let's talk about Lincoln Memorial Cent or Lincoln Penny. Do you have it? Pen to look for the year 1973. More information about the 1973 coins. Okay, let's read the information. Information I got. More information about the 1973 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Okay, let's read the information. Here we go. Year 1973, mint mark D, type Lincoln penny, price 1 cent to $9 plus, base value $0.01 produce 3,549,576,000 pieces, edge smooth. Year 1973, mint mark S, type Lincoln penny, price 1 cent to $9 plus, base value $0.01 produce 312,177,000 pieces, edge smooth. Okay, more information about the 1973 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Nowadays, a 1973 penny, yes, even one in worn condition is worth about 2 cents. Typical uncirculated specimens are worth 10 to 30 cents. The most valuable 1973 penny ever sold was rated MS67 plus RD by Professional Coin Grading Service. It fetched $3,850 in a 2020 sale. The value of a worn 1973 D penny is pretty much the same as the 1973 Philip penny, approximately 2 cents. Unworn 1973 D Lincoln pennies, which are otherwise known as being in uncirculated grade, are generally worth 10 to 30 cents. The most valuable 1973 D penny was graded MS67RD by Professional Coin Grading Service and sold for $4,993.75 in a 2014 auction. Next information. A worn 1973 S penny has a value of about 2 cents due to the copper metal content. Uncirculated specimens are normally worth 10 to 30 cents apiece. The most valuable 1973 S penny was graded MS67RD by Professional Coin Grading Service and realized $2,232.50 in a 2016 offering. Next information. Most individual 1973 S-Pro pennies are worth about $1. However, there are exemptions. One of the nicest examples of the 1973 S-Proof Lincoln penny ever known was graded a perfect PR70 by Professional Coin Grading Service and traded hands 2004 for a whopping $12,075. Okay, $12,000. $12,075. Next information. While 1973 double die pennies are worth looking for, it's fair to say that there are now known to exist that are considered major and super valuable. However, there are some minor double dies that you should be looking an eye out for. You'll want to look for a 1973 double dive with doubling that is evident in the lettering, in the date, and in Lincoln's eye and bow tie. Such 1973 double dies can often fetch $25 to $100 depending on the magnitude of the doubling. Most off-center errors are only 1% or 2% off-center, and while technically an error, aren't necessarily drastic enough to bring any extra premium. However, 1973 pennies that are 5% to 10% off-center can bring $10 to $20. If you find one that's 50% up center yet still show all of its date and mint mark, then you hit the jackpot because a piece like that is worth closer to $100. Mint mark varieties are rather minor and common, but they are nonetheless collectible. Most repunch mint marks are worth between $3 and $10, depending on how drastic the variety and the individual condition of the coin. The value of a coin with a die break depends on the size, location, and overall prominence of the die crack itself. Values for 1973 die break errors range from $3 to more than $100, the latter being the case for a die cut. Also, Lincoln pennies are known for a unique type of die break that is called a buy error. These particular types of die breaks takes the approximate form of a capital letter I and occur between the B and E of Liberty. A 1973 buy Lincoln penny is usually worth $5 to $10. Okay, that's all. That's the information for the 1973 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Okay, I hope I was able to provide some information for coin collecting. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a great day.